Hello dear students, today I am going to explain part 4 of chapter 4 code window. Let's start our lesson today. Another example, I have 6 controls on form 1. Label 1, which is Ministry of Education, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. Each button has a specific function. Where red button, it changes the forecolor of Ministry of Education into red. Green button, it changes the forecolor of Ministry of Education into green. Blue button, it changes the forecolor of Ministry of Education into blue. Show button shows the Ministry of Education. Hide button hides the Ministry of Education. Let's see how can we make these codes. Double click on red button as you see. This is the event handler of button 1. I write the code between private sub and end sub. Let's see how. Label, I choose label 1, write dot, I write letter F, then I choose for color, I write equal, then write color, then dot, then I choose red as you see. Let's write the second code. We can write the second code. We can choose button 2 from this and let's write the second code of green. Double click green button, then copy this code, right click, then copy, right click, then paste. I change only the color into green. I write G, then double click, it is written green as you see. Let's write the third code of blue button. Double click on blue button, then right click, then choose paste. Change the color into blue. Write B, then double click as you see. Let's write the fourth code of show button as you see. Double click, then write the following code. Write the following code. Write LA then I choose label 1 dot v visible equal true. Let's write one of hide button. As you see, copy, then paste between private sub and end sub. Change the value of visible to false. Visible, it is a property that is used to show or hide the control. If the visible is taken the value true, this control. If I wanted to show the control, I put value true to visible property. If I wanted to hide this control, I put false to visible property, as you see. Let's start debugging this program and see what happens. If I press red button, as you see, the forecolor of Ministry of Education will change into red. If I press on green button, Ministry of Education, the forecolor of Ministry of Education will change into red, as you see. If I press blue button, the forecolor of Ministry of Education will change into blue. If I press on hide button, Ministry of Education if I press on hide button, I can hide Ministry of Education. If I press on show button, I can show Ministry of Education, as you see. At the end of this part, goodbye in a new part of chapter 4, Code Window.